Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel for all the latest in bike, board, and scooter reviews. Today I've got the new folding bike from Qualisport. These guys have 3 models to choose from, with a 4th coming soon. The Beluga is their newest model and the one I'll be reviewing today. Before I dive into the review, I wanted to take a second and mention my recently launched website. Here you can find all of my scooter, bike, and board reviews. I've broken each category into commuter or off-road, and then again depending on price. I've got links to purchase and all the discount codes, so if you want to compare other brands before you buy, you should definitely check it out. I've got the link in the description. The Beluga is one of my favorites for looks. The design of the black painted 6061 aluminum alloy frame, the massive 4¼ inch wide tires, and the aluminum alloy blade rims gives the Beluga a tough and beefy look, and is something you don't see every day. Now the coolest thing about this bike is how small it folds up. The handlebars can be adjusted and needs to be turned down when collapsing. The stem, frame, seat, and pedals all collapse down to 35 by 21.6 by 29.5 inches. If you let the seat out, it can be used as a dolly, which is nice when moving around because it is a little heavy at 60 pounds. The Beluga has a 500 watt brushless motor in the rear wheel, powered by a 48 volt lithium battery that's in the seat post and can be taken out and charged on the go, which takes about 5 hours. Now they say the motor can take a rider up to a top speed of 20 miles per hour. Here's what I got on a flat and smooth surface on the highest pedal assist mode of the 5 it comes with. After about 10 or so miles per hour, I couldn't feel any resistance even when on the highest gear of the Shimano 7-speed system. I'd really have to start pedaling fast to outdo the assist. That was the same for every assist level. This is the type of ride where you don't have to put a lot of work in. Just keep the pedals turning, the bike does a nice job of cruising at a consistent speed. Now if turning the pedals is too much work, the throttle can be used and won't depend on the pedal assist level. The power is constant and will top out at the same speed as the highest pedal assist level. However, the throttle won't work on pedal assist level 0. The Beluga range rating is set at 25 miles. I got just over 16, so more than half, but not as much as I would have hoped for. I had the bike set to the highest pedal assist level and went as fast as I could go, and half of the trip was on a dirt road where I gained 800 feet in elevation. I'm 190 pounds, the bike is rated up to 260, so you could definitely squeeze a few more miles out of it if you treated it better than I did. Now I was surprised how constant the power was. I started out hitting around 18 to 19 miles per hour. Just before the battery died, I hit a 9% slope and cruised up it at over 14 miles per hour. Once I got to the top, I was back up to 17 miles per hour when the battery died a few moments later. This is the best bike yet for consistent power throughout the life of the battery. There is very little drop off from a full to empty charge. Now I couldn't find a hail rating for the Beluga, but I did hit a bunch of 10 to 15% slopes while on the range test, and was impressed how the bike kicked in as it began to climb. I could feel the 40 pounds of torque going to work. It's one of the better bikes for hills. It's designed to give good posture, kind of like sitting in a chair. I raised the handlebars up so I didn't have to bend over that much for my 5'11 frame, which really saved my lower back on some longer rides. The saddle is also quite comfortable and wide, so you don't get any hot spots or rubbing. Usually I add my gel seat cover, but didn't have to with this. The 20-inch slick tires combined with the weight of the bike gives it a different feel than a typical skinny tire bike. Steering takes more effort, but once I got used to it, I really liked it. Sidewalk bumps or coming off the sidewalk onto the road, or even cracks on the trail, didn't shake the bike as much as lighter and smaller bikes. You'd think the tires wouldn't handle gravel very well, but they did. I was going about 20 miles per hour down the canyon and felt very much in control. Now I wouldn't take this on any bike trails. This is something more for paved trails or exploring a dirt road if you're out camping. The 160mm disc brakes with the aluminum alloy levers are fairly smooth and quick in stopping the bike. The brakes have motor inhibitors, so they will cut power as soon as they're pressed. The Beluga's LCD screen is large and bright and can be seen very well in broad daylight. Press the power button to switch between miles per hour, average speed, and max speed. Press and hold the up arrow to turn on the LCD backlight and the headlight. The tail light isn't connected to the system and will have to be turned on manually. The front light has 2 other connecting ports by it where a basket can be attached. Press and hold down the down arrow to turn on walk assist mode, and while riding at a constant speed, press and hold for 3 seconds to set the cruise control. Now if the power runs out and you're not close to home, you may need to call for a ride or you're going to get a good workout. I ran out of battery a few blocks away from my house and had to pedal back. It can be done, but it burned my legs pretty fast. The Beluga does come with mud flaps. I didn't put them on because I thought the bike looked cooler with them off, and I live in the desert and don't have to worry about rain or puddles. It also comes with a 2-year warranty, which says a lot. They are confident in their product. Most companies only offer 6 months to a year. There's free shipping in the US, and the cost of one of these is $1,399. Overall, I was a fan of the Beluga. The comfort was my favorite feature. If you got a back that starts to scream at you after a couple miles, you might want to look into this. It's designed for paved trails, but won't have a problem going off-road if you do want to do a little exploring. And it collapses very well, so you don't have to spend extra money on a bike rack. You can just throw it in the back of your car and head out. So there you have it. Hopefully you enjoyed the review and found it helpful. If you did, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe for all the latest in bike, board, and scooter reviews. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.